Hello, hello, and hello. So today on Retail Stories, I wanted to go back to the beginning when I first started working in retail. I had a job at the Reebok Outlet Center. So if you know anything about outlet centers, it's basically like the items that they couldn't sell in the normal stores and they send to us and then we would sell them for a discounted price. So this job was one of the first where I learned how to deal with people and put on the smile and deal with, the weird questions and all the things that I've talked about in past videos. But by the time I was done with this job, I had gotten to the point of I don't really care what I say anymore. And I got so burnt out by all of these people that it got really bad towards the end. But the funny thing was my manager thought it was hysterical and he would run away laughing because it was things he would want to say but couldn't in the position he was in, so he thought it was funny that I would say them. So the entire time I worked there, all the shoe sale was buy one pair, get the second pair half off. So of course everybody would come up with like a $60 pair of shoes and a $30 pair of shoes and want the 61 for half off. And then I would say, I'm sorry, it's higher price prevails, so the $30 was it's half. And then they would fight with me and like, well, where does it say that? And you have to go around, show them all the signs that says higher price prevails. Then you would get the people that thought they were funny. And they would come up with one pair of shoes and say, so if I buy one shoe, I get the second one half off? Okay, that joke might have been funny the first 15 times I heard it, but by the end of the day, after hearing it 100 times, not funny anymore. So I had this one gentleman come to me and give me that line. And so I'm like, no, unfortunately, you have to buy one pair of shoes, get the second pair half off. So he cops an attitude and he slides them across the counter at me and he goes, then I don't want them. Okay. So I take the box, I put it behind me, I carry on with my day. Maybe 10 minutes later, he comes back and he's like, can I have that other pair of shoes? My wife found a pair. And I looked at him, I said, sorry, one-time deal. You said no. Lost your chance. This man didn't know whether to shit or go blind. He's staring at me like, are you serious? I was like, God, come on, dude. Like, seriously, are you... Whatever. So I rang him out, gave him his shoes, on his way. But you get so tired of dealing with these people. I had a woman come in and asked me, she goes, I really like this shirt. Do you have it without the logo? Lady, you're in a Reebok outlet. Everything has our logo. I'm like, no, everything has the logo on it. Go to Walmart if you want a plain white V-neck t-shirt. Seriously. And I'm like, come on. I think there was the lady. She was in with her grandson. And you knew it was bad when he was embarrassed because she knew she was saying something wrong when she whispered. She leans over the counter and she was like, do you have any Nikes? And I'm like, oh, here we go again. So I looked at her, I said, we have a secret stash in the back. Walk around to the back door, knock 3 times, count to 5, knock again. And she's looking at me like, are you serious? And I'm like, no. We don't have any Nikes. We're a Reebok outlet. That kind of stuff just got to me. But I think my very favorite of all time, and I think it had to be very close to the end of my shift, or my time there, because I was total toast by then. The uniform for Reebok was black wind pants, a polo shirt that said staff on it, the long table with the bay of registers right up in front. I am standing behind my register and the woman comes up and says, excuse me, do you work here? I looked her dead in the eye as serious as I could and I said, no, the cashier had a pee. She asked me to watch the register. And I looked at her like, are you serious? And that was the point. I'm like, I need to find a new job. And I ended up working in an office. So now I've learned to deal with it. I'm older now. I've been doing this a long time. It doesn't bother me as much as it used to. Now I can get enjoyment out of them, and I make these videos. So So those are some of my stories from back when I first started. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye.